Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know. So burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me!
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Where's that noble?
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Blood. Many must have died here.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love. I'm cold. Who are you?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times.
Mage who lived.
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his... They're all dead! Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all at...
If I can lift the curse, tell me what happened.
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich. Yet we had little food as well. They slaughtered everyone. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered...
What kind of potion was it?
I remember only that I...
Didn't trust the maid?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Grey.
Your beloved failed.
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms. Tore it.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No. For I later awoke. I was a...
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. They tore me. Have I not suffered enough?
You weren't the last to die on this island.
The islands are dangerous.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home.
How am I to know?
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? No, I'm alone here. You do not.
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. How can I...
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place.
And your beloved, he dead?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if...
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving it. Your beloved.
No, a poor I'm...
Said before.
Did I?
I don't think so.
I don't...
My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started.
I don't know what you mean. You could be right. My fate is tied to the...
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If...
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell.
Fine.
He lives in the village on...
If he loved you, he'll remember.
He said he would always love me.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
I asked her, how do I get my lush to use his app?
copping a field?
Got coin to
Wouldn't mind.
Fill in your coin purse, village by village, eh?
Graham, let me in. I told you I don't want to see no one.
Where you been?
Just wondering.
Me? Didn't want nothing. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. People! People!
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison.
Did you love her?
Aye. Something mad. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter.
What happened?
Twere Millie, Finch, and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower.
I don't remember.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she...
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats.
She was alive the whole time. But...
It's not your fault.
Gods, what have I done? If I didn't notice she was alive, it might have ended...
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the... But there's not...
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you.
But... What can I do?
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to...
There's a...
Yes.
Give me here.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free. A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Fill in your coin purse, village by village, eh?
Fyke Isles.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox.
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free.
One thing.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp.
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we...
All right.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was... Could you see what happened?
I'll check.
Thank you.
Hey-ya!
Poor son! Don't let him catch his breath!
Die.
Drowners in the water. My favorites. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Leftovers, cuts of meat. Cataplepis? Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Hid and waited for him. It never came. That's Velen for you.
choice.
Get him! Come on!
Winds howling.
Instead of grabbing your gun, fight!
Shut up and fight. Faster.
Just when I was starting to...
Got those,
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination.
brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you.
Color me in.
Then shoot.
Gonna slip into some...
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Decaying within Cathos.
third mouse. What happened?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use...
So where did... Kira...
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond.
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the
So
fairy
weird.
tale, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all...
Sounds tempting.
Before we go,
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
no. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Whoa, Cinderella. You'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me. Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious.
Yes, a return to the... But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that... And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpse...
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you...
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hand... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. I'm sorry. Such a gloom...
Romantic. Thought we came here as...
Friends. So...
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners. Shame. Could have kept her shoes on. Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
La mujer busca su casa y ya no va a estar.
Where?
Sí, ya no va a estar. Qué rata. Oh, Dios, no va a
Put
estar.
me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Sí, lo sabía.
Fyke Isle. The tower. Giddy up.
Ay, Dios, ¿por qué no me acuerdo quemar el puto laboratorio, hermano?
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important... Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce
Strictly humanitarian motivation.
No, strictly selfish. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even...
You're either incredibly gullible.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective. To defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those...
Don't be ridiculous.
Not yet.
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to...
Kira, I can't... Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not...
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword. Have it, Kate! Don't make me laugh!
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling?
You.
Oh, please.
If I'd known, you just
All right. Geralty poo. White.
didn't come.
Naturally. Alexander was stuck. No, strict. The mighty would. He'll make.
Please.
Well.
This.
Shut up! See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. Think what you will. I shall cross the Pontar.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid.
It's a long way. Well beyond the dividing line. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds.
I long to be there already.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So,
Yes.
you used me.
Oh, please.
If I'd known, you
All right. Geralty poo.
didn't come here.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. Alexander was studying the Catriona Plague. No, strictly self. The mighty.
Radovid doesn't.
He'll make an exception.
Please.
Well, I'm going to see Radovid. Tell.
This is suicide, Kira.
Shut up for a moment. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Met. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later.
Got another option.
You believe I'd be safe there? It's a long way. Well beyond the dividing line. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome.
Yeah, kinda.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon. Well, well.
Lightning strike?
People! Hide the young'uns! Ow!
Set the stables afire! Help! Red! Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him? Believe I saw him heading to the stair. What?
Fire. You blind?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn.
See what...
Hurry now!
It's getting worse and worse. Time to leave's approaching.
Miss Tally saw you like this. Don't you mention my daughter. You took her,
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero! You've earned yourself a baron!
I know your wife miscarried. Was...
What the fuck are you?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally...
Ah!
Any last words? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Damn it. We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to...
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in this...
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She... Like no other. She knew.
You beat her? For that?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you?
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was all... She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a raid.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need...
You...
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my...
Tell me everything you remember about the...
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came. I tried to stop her. She rigged... Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches head. Know what that's like, Witcher? No.
Signs of a fight in the room.